This the Sith Lord wearing Captain Kurt's captain shirt. Past the herb, crash on Earth, then hunt down its inhabitants. The hooked on pirate captain draped in a red cape who's battled parasitic Britons.
GUYCAST! This is a super late episode. We've never done it this late before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
It's an anniversary episode, and this is also going to be a mini episode. GCast, if you will. Mind you, I'm sorry if I look at a couple different directions. I am using multiple recording devices because last time the video got corrupted, and it is just not what I envisioned to want.
So we have 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 camera, 4 camera, 5 camera.
And then we have audio going because I will start uploading this to SoundCloud. I will eventually have to start paying for it, so I'm looking for sponsors so that we can not have to pay out of pocket. And also looking for someone to buy me a new chair because this is really annoying. I think I'm actually, if it wasn't over there, I was going to switch chairs because this is kind of pissing me off right now. But anyways, we have Bubba MCCOMB, Steady 5 company CEO, boss, technically the man.
I wouldn't call myself that, but
You're the owner.
But I'm not going to decline it either.
The
you
owner.
know, yeah, I do own Steady 5 Company. I started it about a little over 2 years ago. Arizona, Steady 5 Company. That was the first shirt we ever printed ever, and Andrew got one of the first ones, so he's been a supporter from day one. So
I'm one of them
appreciate
day
that.
ones. It's
day
really
one.
small because I'm fucking fat, but
yeah, I mean,
it's cool.
and they're not good shirts. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be the one to tell you, hey man, like you just wash it too much. I mean, these are Hanes, you know.
Whatever.
I only had about $500-$600 to start. You know, I couldn't afford the real good shit yet. I knew everyone was gonna buy one. All the friends, not even real fans yet, just supporters. You know, they were all gonna buy one. It's exactly what happened. Sold out of them really quick. Got the second shirt, little upgrade on the quality. You know, sold all those, and then from then on out, it was just grade A, man. And so we got some good stuff on sale at the website right now. It's a Big Cartel website, so like bigcartel.com/steady5 company.
What's Big Cartel?
It's like a web hosting.
Oh, okay.
But it's like
So
for
that's where you got
mostly
your website.
online shop, so you can't really do much more than that. I mean, I guess you can technically turn it into a blog, but
It's mostly like, hey, I go to this website because people sell cool independent shit online.
exactly, yeah.
That's dope,
So
dude. I didn't even know
of
that. I thought you just
all
had
of the
URL.
I don't like to say underground because I mean everyone just uses that term. It's just so played out, like I'm underground.
But it explains perfectly.
Yeah, but all the underground clothing companies that aren't on a super legit host,
Sounds
like
so hardcore. Every time you say underground, it's the
right,
most metal-
yeah, that's what I'm
most metal
saying.
thing to
It's
say.
very simple. Like I can manage
I
it
feel like there's
perfectly.
beer all over me.
I can manage the site perfectly. It's very simple. Like anybody can manage a shop online. It's just what you do to make it look good. The extras things. We have like a gallery on the website.
That's
all
cool.
the
How did you
pictures
find out about this website?
Well, a lot of hardcore bands use that website. A lot of hardcore bands since forever. It's been around for.
Did they use any hip hop at all or anything?
Yeah, I mean, eventually I discovered a lot of hip hop stuff that was sold on Big Cartel. But that's usually, like I said,
Because I'm looking into there's I'm not trying to pull any business away from them,
No,
but
no.
I hear people always talk about Squarespace.com, and it's like super simple, really easy, like drag and drop.
Right.
And it comes immediately with an online store, so it's like it's so easy. Like you know what I'm saying, like anyone can do it. So I'm just looking for the right place to do what we're about to do, which is the reason why we're here today, which is what we kind of want to explain about. This is the owner of Steady 5, and I am also Guyver, GUYV3R. If you don't know that, a lot of people see the little thing over there, but if you're watching on Periscope or you're watching live or listening to SoundCloud and stuff, I'm a hip-hop artist, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona as well. And me and Bubba have known each other for years. 10 years?
dude, I don't even know.
It's been so long.
Since
It's been like 10 years. Yeah,
since you were in 8th grade, man. Since
13.
I was a freshman.
13. Yep,
I was
for
14.
sure. Like 12 or 13.
Yeah, 10
So,
years. I'll
10
be 24 in a month.
10 years, for
Wow,
sure.
man.
That's what's up, man.
Shit.
So, it's been super crazy. I cannot believe that it's been such a long journey. It's been epic. It's been super fucking epic.
Very epic.
And now we've decided to do what we've been, I guess, blind to see before, is combine what you've built over these years and with your ability to reach out to not only people online, but to skaters, to hardcore kids,
Right.
down to older people, and to firefighters.
Right.
And I've been able to work on my art instead of trying to focus on all these other different things. Because at first I wanted a t-shirt. First I wanted to start, all these different things, but I didn't And when I got to the point where I was like, I don't have anything to put there.
Right.
Like, I can make a T-shirt, but no one even knows what that means. Unless I make it the coolest shit you've ever seen.
Right.
Besides, out of respect from a couple kids, like, I want something that people are like, I fucking know what that is. That's crazy. I can't believe that that's the shirt. Like,
right.
There's a fucking shirt now. You know what I'm saying? So, now that I've been able to, like, not master, but I've been honing my craft, I feel comfortable with reaching out to high quality studios, and to make professional videos and to reach out to sponsors and things along the lines like that. And so we are making this little announcement to say that we are combining Steady 5 with Guyver, and we will now be working together almost too closely.
Yep, never too close, in the words of the late Luther Vandross. Or never too much. Sorry, close enough, man. I tried. But yeah, so I'm going to be pretty much sponsoring Andrew, a.k.a. Guyver. Actually, tomorrow morning, we're going to go record his first professionally recorded EP with JJ Sarkozy at the studio in downtown Phoenix, or South Phoenix, I should say, about 28th Street and Baseline,
it's
somewhere
like
around there.
Chambers or something like that?
28 Chamber Street or something. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and fund him that and really try to get his career going, man. I have faith in him, and I've watched him grow from literally shit to what he is now.
Dog.
And I've never been one to downplay anything, and I would never lie or sugarcoat anything. That's not what people need when they're trying to do something. But when Andrew was first starting, I let him know what I thought.
Because we all knew it started off as a joke. Like, people don't know the real, like, origin story, which is kind of cool. But I've never really talked like in detail about it. I see that there's two significant points in which I created this fucking persona.
I think you should do an entire episode someday on how you came up with your name, or like how you've evolved as an artist.
Let's do it right now.
No, I want that whole episode to be you, because I would watch that.
By myself?
By yourself. I would totally watch that, dude. Like, you have your GUYCAST and stuff, but Joe Rogan has his shit too. Or whoever you watch, like, they have their shit alone. Like, sometimes, like, I don't want to hear that story with anyone else.
I guess.
That'd be really cool,
I feel like I just rant too much, man. I need someone to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
no. Just explain, like, how you evolved, how you even...
You don't want to do that right now?
No. I don't, man. I want to, like, watch it. I don't want you to be speaking to anyone.
Can I talk to, like, can I say how I, like, when I first started to rap?
If you want.
Is that, like, going to ruin the story?
I think it might.
Really?
I really do think so, man.
Well, what am I supposed to tell them?
It'll just be so authentic. Just tell them when the first idea you had, like, that you wanted to start rapping, even for fun, even for nothing, freestyling and shit, writing shitty fucking songs in your notebook, like when you're in fucking 8th grade or whatever, you know what I mean? To, okay, like, this is really fun. How did you feel as you were progressing, and, like, when you realized you didn't really suck anymore? Then I want to hear the whole story of how you evolved, like what pushed you, like what made you keep going and want to progress. Was it the love of writing? Was it the thrill of playing shows? Was it the dream of getting big? Like, I want to hear it from you, man. Like,
why don't we do that right now, man? You got me so pumped.
I don't want to do it with you. I don't want you to do it with anyone, man.
It's so real. You just sit right there if you don't want to be in the shot, man.
No. You know what we can do?
I just don't know what to tell them after you tell me, like, hey, don't talk about
I'm going to tell you what. Why don't you tell me the first time I'm going to borrow my dad's fucking, he's got like a Canon 60D, and I'm going to make my first fucking documentary on you. Will you be down, dude?
Dude, I want to make my documentary with you.
Yeah.
Look at all these video cameras I have.
I know, but I have
Look at all this stuff we got going, dude.
I know, it's pretty legit, man.
Dude, we can make a... Dude, fuck that. GUYCAST episode 7, mini episode. We're going to make a goddamn documentary about how awesome I am.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe so, then watch how shitty I am. It's whatever.
Maybe episode 8.
Possibly episode 8.
Maybe episode 8. But it's coming. It's coming. I promise.
I got to fucking... My heart's beating fast.
I will fucking...
Like, due to this vape. Shout out to... I said it on Periscope before, but shout out to this company right down the road from me. It's called... Juicy Vapes. They're not a huge company at all, mom and pop shop, if anything. But these two dope Asian dudes work there, and they sold me this really cool stuff. It's called TMNT. I don't even need to fill it up. What the fuck? And I'm super excited about it. My battery is still not charging. It sucks. Really
Shout
bad.
out to Dutch Masters. For reasons if you do not know, then you do not need to know.
Ooh.
Shout out to Lime Juice.
Shout
out to NutriBullet.
What's that?
It's like a food grinder.
Oh, I need one of those.
Grinds it up into like powder. So yeah, shout out to Lime Juice. Shout out to the NutriBullet. Shout out to Mason.
Let's see, this is I'm sorry to interrupt that, but I just won one of these eye tastes over at Vapor Vortex. Shout out to @VaporVortex on Facebook and Instagram. I won this dope ass eye taste. I can't give people shout outs.
That's just funny, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just not used to it. I've never been around, any kind of broadcasting really, and it's just like shout out to. It's like, it just sounds so 90s because it's been happening forever. What? Yo, shout out to da 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 da. I feel like I've just heard that my whole life, and like now that I'm about to be 24. It's like I feel like I haven't heard that for such a long time in like a real sense.
It is definitely like weird. It's weird to think of myself as a broadcaster, but I am.
Yeah,
like
that's literally what you're doing right now.
I don't think I am, but I'm literally broadcasting on 5 different networks right now.
And I'm sorry, we're kind of getting off track. I don't really think there's a track tonight. We definitely want to make that announcement.
We just hanging out, and we decided to announce what we're doing tomorrow. I mean, we could have recorded the EP and been like, guess what, Steady Five's bringing Guyver, and that would have been cool too, but it's happening tomorrow. I've been so excited to talk about it. The songs are very significant to me because they're some of the first songs that no, I'm so sorry. These are not the first songs I've written. These are actually very recent songs. The first songs that I've ever written are on SoundCloud right now if you want to go check them out, if you don't believe that I'm a rapper. I know it doesn't look like it because my face is like super weird, but I actually got some kind of bars.
Actually, we just did a freestyle that he'll be uploading on this channel.
Dude, you guys need to check out this app called Periscope. It's this streaming app that I got on my phone. You can get it on any single phone. I don't know if it's online, but if it is, holy shit, we're going to take it to the next level because that means I can use my Logitech. But right now we're just live at TH3 GUYCAST, the GUYCAST on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, YouTube, and find us under Black Umbrella on YouTube. And it's dope because we're streaming right now, and you can go back and watch the stream once we're done. And we'll be able to edit this Guycast, put all the hashtags and stuff into it, and make it look cool.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to make a Vimeo account, man.
Oh, I didn't know we could make a Vimeo.
Vimeo's real popular right now, too.
I didn't know you could just make an account. I thought they had to sponsor you or something.
Vimeo?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, if you want to upload a certain amount, though, you do have to start paying them. But
it's the same thing with SoundCloud. Like, the amount that I'm going to be posting with how high quality this is and how many, we need sponsors. Quick. So, if you guys believe that we have any chance, please tell your friends and share this so we can get people to watch. Even if you don't like it, just talk shit the whole time. Be like, what the fuck? These guys don't know what they're talking about. Their music sucks. I listened to it 100 times. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That other guy, I don't even think he owns a company. I think they're fucking lying. So if you think that, cool. Let's just keep watching. Keep talking shit. Find me on Twitter. Just send me a mean message. Whatever.
I'm down. I'm very down to talk shit, really.
I just want to talk
I'm really
to people,
good at it, man, so be careful. Like I said, Sad Boy Shinobi on all platforms and network. I love to talk shit, man, and I will most likely win. There's only there's one person, that I know can out shit talk me, and that is Robert Howe. 24? Shout out, yep.
Shout out to
Robert Howe.
I know. I don't know that guy. That guy's.
I think his Twitter is like @X Suicide Squad X.
That's gangster. That's metal as fuck.
It's super nice. Like, he's a really fucking dope dude.
What's up, dude? Hopefully you watch this so you can hear.
Yeah, well, we can tag him, or I'll tell him about it. Give him a nice shout out.
You just watch this shitty
Speaking of Robert, I have to bring up, for everyone who doesn't know, every time I bring up him, if you know who Kid Robot is, Kid Robot's like an artist. He's the one that makes those dunnies, the dunnies that I have, like, the little 3-inch vinyl figures, like all different design and stuff. All these different artists get together and paint these and like create and customize their own dunny to match a theme. So there's one of like Art of War, there's Azteca, there's Evolution series. So there's a whole bunch of different series, all these released, whatever. So Kid Robot is kind of like the grandfather of vinyl figures. Like, he pretty much put it on the map. Like, I know it probably goes a lot deeper than that. And
you think he's the reason why we see a lot of these pop figures from?
Yeah, I mean, I think he heavily influenced that, and I'm sure.
And where's he based out of?
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it goes way deeper than that, and Kid Robot may not be the one to put him on the map, but Robert. That's what I'm trying to get to the point. Robert has the gnarliest fucking vinyl figure collection, or even like just.
Does he have it on
collector
Instagram?
Toys? Yeah.
Oh,
he
posts. Make sure you guys go find his thing.
I mean, I can't even believe how many he has, man. Like, he's been posting pictures of new, like, figures for almost the amount of time I've known him in its entirety.
Jesus.
And Yeah. He says that he just has
them?
glass cases. Him and his girlfriend, too.
Oh,
Terry,
shit.
they both collect vinyl figures, and she's a little more selective, you know? She has her lane.
Yeah.
And Robert does, too, but Robert's is just way wider, you know? Like, and he spends so much time, and he actually, like, professionally photographs these vinyl figures and posts
For display?
professional photographs of these, dude, and they look so good. And he always posts
Dude, you know what I really want to get
some quote
into?
that goes with it,
Something like that. Does he work for something or like that? Or
Yeah,
is it
he
just-
works for Lulabelle Toys in Mesa.
Dude, that's like.
I mean, he's literally working at his dream job. He just went to Japan for 2 months.
What the fuck?
Almost an expenses paid for trip for his job.
Dude, I've like right now at my job right now I'm a cataloger, so I'm taking photos of furniture and
Right.
things like that. But at the end of the day, the other day, I got to take photos of old school like 1990 and 80s GI Joes and Star Wars figures.
That's
And
I
I was
I
like,
saw that.
This is the greatest feeling in my entire. I'm listening to a podcast, smoking my vape pen, taking pictures of Boba Fett. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening right now? And like, I didn't realize that was a job, dude. So I'm actively pursuing like, trying to find a toy company that I can do that for, because I didn't know that was real. Just like this Periscope. Like,
So how if you don't mind me
pumped.
asking, how much an hour do you make doing that?
$12.
That's really good.
That's
for that.
amazing. I thought I'd get paid minimum wage. to
And is
do
it pretty
that.
close?
No, but
Where's it at?
it's 49th and 59th and Bell.
Oh yeah, that's pretty far.
But I mean, I'm trying to get this other job, so that may be in Scottsdale, which means I'm moving no matter
I
what.
really, really, really think you need to apply yourself and look for a job close to here, man.
I don't want to live around here.
Why though?
There's nothing out here.
The
I have to
west
travel to
side
so
is-
many shows, dude.
Man,
It's so inconvenient to get out there, and artists all live out there. I live so. When I tell people,
I'm
where
sorry. If
from-
you're watching this and you live on the East Valley, it's just not for me, man. Like, I love the West Valley. I will never, ever, ever move any further past, I would say, 83rd Avenue. Ever.
not even 75th.
Nope.
No.
I'd rather live in, like, Verrado or, like, Buckeye.
What the fuck?
Before I move to past 75th. I just love it out there,
I
man.
hate it out there.
It's so, like, mellow, and there's no one ever, like, no traffic is ever out there.
I guess.
Everything just seems better, dude. If I wanted to go to Walmart, which is very rare, I'm not trying to put Walmart on blast, but I just get anxiety real bad when I go into Walmarts. Ever
There's a lot of
since I had an incident in Leesburg, Florida,
Oh shit.
when I graduated high school, my mom, we went and stayed like at her boss and his wife's home. Like
I
in
think
Florida.
I remember you going to fucking Florida.
Yeah,
For a minute.
and I was really, really good at skating still, and I did all that little park tour thing, you know. And anyways, so we were out there, and the fucking Walmart, man. So me and my mom went in there. She had to like MoneyGram or wire some money to my sister for some reason or something like that. So I had to go in there. And now this is my first anxiety attack I've ever had, Andrew. So
Jesus.
let me tell you, like, I've never felt this before. And if you've ever had an anxiety attack, listeners, viewers, you know the fucking deal. Like,
Well, I've never like, I think I've had one for sure.
Okay.
But at the same time, like, yes, I was
Yeah.
fucking prescribed for fucking anxiety, but I still have not been like, oh, I know what the fuck's happening.
yeah, nah. So check this out. We're standing in the fucking line, Walmart, and I just start looking at everyone, you know? Like, I'm very observant in nature anyways.
Just like a people watcher.
Right, a people watcher for sure, but I'm very observant of my surroundings. Like, I think maybe...
You're on like the red alert at all time.
Right.
You're
And
just
I feel
looking
like
for sketchy motherfuckers.
Exactly. No, I feel like I look sketchy sometimes
I
because
am
I'm always
sketchy.
just turning
I'm the
my head
sketchy
and looking at
Cyclops,
everything.
dude.
I can never have my back to more people than I have my front to. That's,
You feel like you need to die, like by people?
No, it's just OCD.
You
I
hate
think, you
people?
know.
You have OCD?
Oh yeah, for
For sure?
a few things are very OCD. But anyways, so I'm starting to look at everybody, and everybody just looks so dumb. And I'm talking about dumb, like very low IQ dumb, like the droopy face, fucking just.
They just eat and watch TV.
Yeah, like fucking just
A zombie.
stupid, man. I can't describe it. I mean, like I said, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. So these people just started like really freaking me out, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm so confused as why I'm so bothered by this, you know what I mean, or why I'm so attentive to these things.
Like a stem. And people tell me I'm tick-tocking like Eminem. I'm rocking like I was old school like Jay-Z when he wasn't making like weird fucking babies. Sorry, but I be smoking on some blue ivy. That ain't a kid's name, let me tell you that. Highly Harley Quinn, going for the win, giving me dome, no joke, going for the center. I will do this, you know I can do this, you understand.
The video for you, I think like after watching Tanner's video, we could definitely work with something. I can feel it. I feel like it's gonna be awesome. And then I haven't seen you in forever, man.
He's
I love
talented,
you, dude.
man.
I miss you. So
when all is lost, Jesse, dude.
Oh, I miss you, dog. So hopefully we'll see you soon. But I'm super excited because I'm gonna write new songs.
Lost.
Make sure you check out the Periscope though, because we did a freestyle right before we were doing a mic check and stuff. And I'm not usually one to like be like, oh, I think it was cool, but this was like I felt like even if the lyrics made zero sense, the beat was so like just grimy that I just loved the way it sounded. So if you don't speak English, it probably sounds cool. I don't really have a lot of things going on in music-wise other than that. Like I've been seriously focused on just making sure these songs sound crisp and clean for tomorrow when we record. We're gonna be there super early, and then I'll be posting, in fucking GoPros, Periscope and the whole fucking thing now because I didn't know that existed. I'm gonna bring my camera, or I'm gonna bring my laptop and stuff, so I can have all my things with me just in case we need to take some pictures or we need to do. This is like my first EP, first professional recording ever, so I'm super excited because the one thing I feel that's lacking in my songs is just quality in recording wise.
Right.
My lyrics I feel like are getting increasingly better, but as I progress with lyrics and stuff, it's harder for me to focus on audio engineering because I can't honestly devote my time to it without feeling bad about not writing or searching for a new producer or meeting with an artist or doing a podcast or looking for topics for the GUYCAST. So I really need people to, not necessarily work for me, but I need people that I want to work with so that we can, lessen the stress. Instead of just being a local producer that makes beats, be like, yo, dude, like, I'm looking for artists constantly. It's like, well, dude, I'm local as fuck. I'll just, whatever you write, like, if you don't want to sell it for a fuckload of money or something like that, dude, I'll just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Kelly Dean.
Oh my God.
Of Sun Shower.
Yes. Oh.
Kelly Dean sent us a few beats. He's the drummer of a local band.
Do a freestyle of that song.
Very well known. Reasons, the hardcore band. He was the drummer in Reasons. He was also the drummer of such a sad tragedy that Tidal Wave never saw its life past its first EP. And now he's the drummer for Sun Shower, and they're really good. Sun Shower, the local band from Arizona. Like an 90s alternative, man. 90s alternative surf rock / man, I don't know how to explain it. It takes me back, dude. Like when I was a kid, like what my dad used to listen to.
We'll definitely put a link in the like this video and in the description as well because this guy, like
Sun Shower,
me and Bubba listened to him when we went and saw Mad Max for round 2 last Sunday.
Last Sunday, yeah.
Last Sunday,
this
seems
past
like
Sunday.
a year ago.
Yeah.
Last Sunday we went and saw Mad Max and stuff, and we listened to this beat afterwards, and I fucking lost my mind. Like it was one of the best things I've ever heard. Like, and I know I fucking exaggerate and I'm super dramatic, but this is like literally like knowing that this is from a cat that lives within my state, like within my area, and I've heard his band before. I'm sure I've seen this dude before. I just can't put the name to him. But this is like one of the best beats that I feel like I could like click to, especially with my style, if you could say that. If I have a style, it's definitely changing.
That's what I'm saying though. I don't think you have a style. I think you adapt, dude.
It's weird, man. I feel like I don't have a style either because I can't be like, oh, I think I sound like this because each song sounds
you sound like Guyver. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have a style like, oh, he's like old school flow. You're not. You can, but you're not. You don't even have a new school flow because that shit's, for the most part, pretty whack, dude. Like, a lot of mainstream rap is pretty lame. Like, there are some fucking dudes out there killing. I can't lie, but
there's some songs
you just sound like you, man.
Turn up to.
And no matter what beat you have on, dude, live band, reggae, fucking whatever, you can just adapt, dude. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you're on his level, but it reminds me of Joey Badass because Joey Badass does everything, dude.
I love Joey.
Dude,
I love Joey.
His 1999 album, all 90s,
Every
dude.
single song
like,
there,
just
dude, is my
hard New York.
And I thought it was
hip-hop.
when I first heard Joey, I thought he was old.
Me too.
I thought he was old as fuck.
16.
I was like, no, I meant like I thought he was from the 90s. Like I thought he was an old rapper.
Okay.
Like, how did I not know this dude? They're like, because people always talked about him.
Right.
I didn't know he was fucking new, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and now you hear him with Christ Conscious. Like, what can you say that's like? Nothing.
I've tried to be like
Big Dusty.
I don't know who that is.
No, the song Big Dusty.
Oh, I'm like, I didn't know.
Number
that was an artist.
99. Like, dude, you never
That's
heard
my
stuff like
fucking
that
favorite
before.
song. It's weird because I know it's new, and I don't know if that's cliche to say, but that's my favorite song right now.
And it's a compliment, and I mean it. And I'm not trying to just say it because we're on your
Joey
GUYCAST. Seriously, but you on a smaller scale, you're just like him, dude. Like, no matter what is behind you, like what beat you have, you can write some sick shit. Dude, you wrote a fucking trap ass beat.
I know
but it's your style or whatever you want to call it on that beat.
This feels crazy doing stuff because like, I like you said, I can't explain it. So every song I feel like is different, and it's cool. Like I guess that's definitely something that's gonna help me stand out. And right now I just need, exposure. That's why I'm doing GUYCAST. That's why I'm doing these periscopes and out there trying to meet people and getting sponsors so that we can get out there, just talk some stuff. Because if you like Marvel, if you like Naruto and anything that has to do with Japanese culture, if you just like pizza, dude, like I want you to come and listen to us talk about it. Because if you like it, dude, maybe we can do a goddamn Skype interview, or we can get other, like, I just listened to a podcast with an online professional gamer. So that's really all we really wanted to wrap up with this episode. It was supposed to be a mini episode, but we're wrapping up at 30 minutes almost exactly, which is perfect. I like to keep it always under 30, but at the most 40. So thank you guys for tuning in on Periscope right now. I don't know if you guys are watching any live streams, but if you are, thank you for even tuning in before.
And thank you for watching the fucking YouTube video.
Yeah,
if you're going to see us on
YouTube,
awesome.
Dude, we've been getting, I know it's only like 30 or 50 views, but that's still 50 dudes that weren't, or 50 chicks that weren't in this room right now talking shit with us, just doing nothing. I mean, we're nothing special, but it's super cool that you guys watch this with us.
Good episode, man.
This is at SadBoyShinobi on Instagram and all platforms. You can find him as the owner of Steady 5 Co. Make sure you guys go and buy some shit. I'm pumped because you said you were about to get your zombie hand back in.
Yeah, it's coming back in. Getting shipped some from Oakland from Slings and Arrows, and send me some back so I can sell to a couple of people that want those out here. So
that's what's up. Man. You can find me over at, I changed my username just to make it relevant for everyone to find me, at the GUYCAST, TH3 GUYCAST on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, Periscope, Ustream, all that stuff. So make sure you guys are tuned in for this week's episode coming out on Monday. This is going to be a mini cast that I'm going to put out probably on a Tuesday when we record the second one, and then we'll just continue down from there and post, every other week, or every single week. So make sure you guys are checking out the channel, like, subscribe, share. We'll see you guys 2 days. See you guys in 2 days.
If we're not dead.
If we don't die.
All right.